Alright, me babbers, Bristolian Dave back here once again, and this is week 10 of my weight loss journey. 10 weeks already, this is crazy. Today's video, I'll obviously let you know how the week's been, I'll give you a weigh-in, but I'm also going to talk about how I am getting around one of my biggest vices that contributed to my weight loss. So like I said, guys, a little bit different today. So we're gonna have the standard, you know, the how's my week gone. We're gonna have the weigh-in at the end, and I want to talk a little bit about a certain vice I've got around food that I've had to, well, I wouldn't say overcome, but I'm still overcoming, and what I do to manage it. So if you've been part of this journey already, I do thank you. I thank you for all the support in the comments. It means a lot. So always like leave a comment down below, guys. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, this is all about me, Bristolian Dave. And I do my weight loss journey. I do physical media. I do comic stuff. Coming very soon, I'll have a separate channel for trading card stuff. So I'll let you know when that's live, and if that's something that interests you, you can check it out. But for now, make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. All right, and hit the like button. YouTube will then tell you, oh, I guess you like this, so how about watching this video instead? And it'll either recommend more of me or more of this kind of topic. So it's worth it, guys. It is worth it. But yeah, like I said, I do this for accountability. So thank you for all the support I get. It's a real bonus on this journey I'm on. And I just can't believe it's been 10 whole weeks. 10 whole weeks since I've been on this. So I've been doing the Mounjaro 2.5 milligram jab. I haven't moved up. I'm staying the same. I'm going to stay the same in the future. It's just enough to help me control my hunger and make good decisions. So yeah, this week, to be fair, more the same. I did have I actually had quite a bit of fish this week for some reason. I think I bought it and the dates were really short, so I had to eat it. Last night I actually cooked up for the first time some fresh tuna. And that was really good. And tuna is really low calorie as well. A really good protein source. From what I understand, you need to be careful of the mercury in it and stuff, and not have it too much, but you know, you got to balance it. But yeah, that was really good, so I've ordered some more of that. Yeah, so that was easy. The food was on point again this week. Went into the office, and again, I prepared my food in advance, did some pasta, protein pasta with chicken breast, and yeah, that was all good. Which kind of leads me on to one of my vices. So this is something that I realized once I started properly doing this journey and calorie count and anything, exactly how many extra calories I was getting purely through this particular vice. So I found a way around it, a way that I still get what I want, but also in a more controlled and better form for myself. So today we're going to talk about sauces, condiments, these things. Yeah, this is one of my biggest vices. So I would go through easily, like without a struggle at all, a bottle of this a week. And this is salad cream, by the way. Bottle of this a week. Now you think, you know, a whole week, that can't be that bad. This thing per 100 grams, bearing in mind this is a 605 gram bottle, so this is 6 times this. So it has 303 calories per 100 grams. Mayonnaise is worse than that as well. And that is, so what, that's 1818 calories. We'll call it 1800. Extra per week I could consume with this with no problems. 1800 extra calories. That's basically what I eat in a day now in this bottle. So that was absolutely ridiculous. And I realized once I started weighing it out and actually started calculating this stuff, Jesus Christ, it like, no wonder I was packing on the pounds so much. And I think a lot of people don't realize exactly. You put you just put it over your chips, or you put it just on your plate. I've run out, let's put some more on. You don't realize how much you actually use. And I didn't. And that was really serious a contributor to my weight gain. So what I've done is I've switched it up. So not only, so salad cream is my biggest condiment vice. Like I would have this with pretty much anything or everything. I don't so much anymore. So now I weigh everything. My average sauce usage is now down to about, let's say between 20 to 30 grams a time. So that works out roughly between 60 to 100 calories of this one. But I went one step further, and something I never did because I didn't like it is I now get the lighter version. So this is only 221 calories per 100 grams. So it makes it slightly less calories, which is nice. I don't really notice that much difference in the taste, if I'm honest. Now, being honest, completely transparent and open, would it be better just not having these things at all? Sure, absolutely. Would I be sadder? Yes, 100%. So for me, it's a little compromise. It means I can have this and I have what? About 50 calories of sauce on a main meal. And it would only be my tea, like my last meal of the day. For me, it's worth it for the pure fact that it adds a little bit of extra flavor, but also it still makes me feel normal. It still makes me feel like I'm not missing out on anything, which is strange to say with condiments. But I barely use these now. You can see here, this bottle was from before, well, I wouldn't say before. It was like first 2 weeks before I switched this out. And yeah, it's just sat in the fridge because I'm only using this now. So that was good. But what I also did was started looking at other sauces. This is one sauce I absolutely love. And this is Heinz burger sauce and other forms of burger sauce. You know, this isn't a sponsored video, Heinz. I mean, if you want to sponsor me, go ahead. But so this is per 100 grams is 375 calories. That's super calorific, like ridiculous. But one of my go-to meals I have a wrap with mincemeat on it, cook it in a pan, you know, season the mincemeat, everything. And then it's like almost like a little meat pizza type thing. And on there, I'll have like a 15-gram serving, which is 56 calories. Again, it'd be better if I didn't have it. It's 56 less calories. But with the amount of total calories I consume, adding that little bit of flavor makes the meal that little bit better. For 56 calories, it works for me. But this one was my biggest shock, because I would have thought that this would have had the most calories in it by far. By far. So this is Heinz tomato ketchup. Now I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked at any statistics, but I'm pretty sure this is probably the most popular condiment, at least in the UK, maybe even America. I don't know what brands they have in America, but definitely in the UK. Now I would have thought this was packed full of sugar. And maybe it used to be, I don't know. But this, per 100 grams, so one sip for the bottle, is 102 calories. A 15-gram serving is 15 calories. That's like nothing. That's ridiculous. I didn't understand exactly how low this was. And literally the first ingredient is tomatoes. I was going to say sugar, but no. First ingredient is tomatoes. So looks like they made some changes to the recipe from a while ago. But I still switched it out. So I switched it out to the 50% less salt and sugar. So now this one goes down to just 64 calories per 100 grams, or 10 calories per 15-gram usage. So if I'm having some oven-cooked fries or something with a nice piece of fish on a Friday, I can have this without feeling very guilty about it. Now again, is it better not to add these things? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Health-wise, probably. I don't know. After shit we eat, we probably shouldn't have. But for the sake of having a bit of tomato ketchup, and again, I don't really notice the difference between the two taste-wise. Like, to me, it's fine. I think because I'm not having an absolute gargantuan amount anymore, it doesn't faze me. But yeah, that's one of my biggest vices, the condiment vice, that I'm still getting around. Like I said, I haven't cut them out completely because I'm trying to install good eating habits. I'm trying to install things that I can carry on with afterwards. And weighing out the condiments and swapping for the lower calorie versions is something that once my journey, I say complete, once I'm at a place where I want to be maintaining my weight, a few years obviously down the line, I need to be able to continue these things, and that's something I can continue. Cutting it out completely, it's not realistic. So, not for me anyway, not for how I eat and how I'm changing things. So yeah, like I said, like try getting through these vices one at a time, and you don't always have to completely get rid of things. It's about moderation. It's about understanding how much you're putting into yourself. So yeah, that was a little bit on the sauces. I said I wanted to do a little bit a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. And yeah, do you want to see me do more stuff like that? Let me know in the comments, and I can go through more things and how I've changed stuff. But yeah, it's not all about just cutting out completely. It's about the moderation. It's about understanding that understanding of what you're putting into your body, to what you're burning, to what you're getting out of it. Following the science. That's all I can do. And like I said, I'm not a professional. This is purely anecdotal from me, from my personal experience. So take everything I say with a pinch of salt, because, you know, I'm just your average dude trying to lose some weight here and doing things that works for me. So yeah, I took the jab this morning. I think it was jab number 11, I think, going into the 11th week, yeah. Yeah, no problems, no bleeding, no nothing. It's kind of just becoming second nature at this point. No issues, touch wood. Had no side effects from anything. And yeah, it's going well. That's going well. So we'll move on to the weight loss, because I'm already quite a few minutes into this video for you. Now, my weight loss, I kind of messed it up a little bit this morning. So I weighed myself, and then I realized, because I had a bit of a lie-in, which is unusual for me. Like I got up at like 8:30. I'm normally up around 7. It's really weird. I'm an early riser. So I must have been very tired. So I weighed myself without doing my usual routine. And for me, it's very important to keep everything the same when I'm weighing myself, like same location, same scales, same clothing. So I wear a particular set of pajamas to weigh every single time, but also doing the same thing. So use the toilet in the morning, and then I have about 2/3 of a glass of water. I take like an antihistamine if I allergies, etc. And then I weigh myself. I forgot to drink my water this morning, so I redid it. So I went back, drank my water, and then went and re-weighed myself. So it went down a little bit from how much I've lost, but I have lost, which is great. So in kilos, for people that like kilos, because I know people like all different metrics, so I'll give it to you in the 3 main ones. So kilos, I weighed last week 198.1 kilos. This week, after correcting myself, I weighed in at 196.9 kilos, so I lost 1.2 kilograms. So that works out, I dropped from 436.5 pounds to 434 pounds. So a 2.5 pound loss. So I went from 31 stone, 2.5 pounds. I'm now 31 stone exactly. So I've hit that 31 stone mark. So I am bang on now, 3 stone lost. I've lost 3 stone in 10 weeks. I am so happy with that, like ridiculously happy. The fact that I've actually managed to lose 3 stone in this amount of time is ridiculous. And the fact that it's felt, if I'm honest, it's felt pretty effortless compared to my previous things. And the only thing I can put that down to, well, I say 2 things. I can put that down to the jab helping me with my hunger, but I can also put that down to my mindset is completely different now, and it's in a much better place than it was when I've tried to do this previously. So yeah, another 2.5 pounds down, 3 stone in total. So I can, in total then in kilos, 19 kilograms exactly, or 42 pounds. So hopefully everyone now knows in their weight measurement, whatever they prefer. But yeah, I ecstatic guys. Like I said, I'm making good changes. I'm overcoming vices and stuff around food and rebuilding that relationship, which is the most important part of this. I'm dropping the weight and I'm feeling healthier, and yeah, things are going great. Honestly, I could not be happier with it. And I'm looking forward to the future. So my goal, like I said, my goal is to get under 30 stone by Christmas. So the Sunday before Christmas. According to my weight tracker app, NutriCheck, is very good. It's now predicting I should actually hit that by Saturday the 29th of November. Which would be amazing. Like I said, I'm still aiming for the Sunday before Christmas, but if I could get under that before December even starts, that would be phenomenal. Like, that'd be ridiculous. But like I said, I'm not pressuring myself. I'm doing what I know how to do. I'm carrying on and I'm going. And I just want to say there's a lot of people that are popping up in my comments now that have started or been on their own journeys for a while. And just hearing about your successes is fantastic. Like, I'm so happy whatever you're doing is working for you. And that's the main thing, is you have to find something that works for yourself and that's consistent and that you can carry on afterwards. And just to have a better life in general. So yeah, I'm getting too preachy now, but I want to say thank you very much. I'll be back very, very soon with another video, and I will see you very, very, very soon. Cheers, me babbers.